Look who's here, House Homeland Security Chair Mark Green. It's good to see you, sir. Okay, so it sounds like it's game on. Are you guys ready to rock and roll now? Congressman Mike Johnson elected unanimously House Speaker. What's going to happen first?
Yeah, so I'm about to walk in. In fact, the vote has already been called and vote support for Israel. It's a statement put together by our chairman and ranking member of Foreign Affairs, pledging the full support of the United States Congress and the United States government to Israel in their fight against Hamas.
So it's going to be Hamas, Israel first, and then what?
Yeah, then we're going to jump into the appropriation stuff. We've got 2 appropriations bills we think we can get passed this week. That'll take the number up to 6. You know, we've already sent 4 over to the Senate. Unfortunately, they haven't even acted on it. In fact, right after the Homeland Appropriations bill was sent over there, Chuck Schumer decided to take a trip to China. But we get these 2 more done this week. And there's a backwards plan that was released by Mike Johnson this morning, and it is how we get through the rest of them as quickly as we possibly can. Hope, fingers crossed, and get it done by November 17th, but he's got a plan B just in case.
So how's the conference feeling?
The conference is elated. We got through this very difficult period, and, Mike Johnson is, he's conservative. He's just a real genuine guy, deep heart, deep faith. It's going to be a great, 118th, the rest of the 118th under his leadership.
Got it. Congressman Green, let's take a second. We're going to listen to new Speaker Mike Johnson explain the lay of the land. You're going to see Democrats sit down and not stand when he says Republicans want to fix a border collapse. Watch this.
I call them the 7 core principles of American conservatism, but let me concede to you all, I think it's really quintessentially the core principles of our nation. I boil them down to individual freedom, limited government, the rule of law, peace through strength, fiscal responsibility, free markets, and human dignity. We have a catastrophe at our southern border. The Senate and the White House can no longer ignore the problem. From Texas to New York, wave after wave of illegal migrants are stressing our communities to their breaking points. The status quo is unacceptable. Inaction is unacceptable, and we must come together and address the broken border. We have to do it.
Okay, so how come Democrats did not stand for that?
I actually am glad they didn't, because it just shows the American people how out of touch the Democrats are with the American people, to include Democrats back in their districts. If you look at the New York governor, the Massachusetts governor, the New York City mayor, Democrat leaders across our country are saying enough is enough. The Democrat, a councilman from New York City came to our committee and testified that this was destroying their city, and that they were going to spend $12 billion next year to house the migrants. Sure, if they want to be out of tune with the American people, I'm fine with that. We're going to vote them. The American people will vote them out of office, and that'll be one of the best things that could happen to America.
America's always been legal immigration. It's not fair if people who do it legally get pushed to the back of the line. Now we've got 7.5 million illegal immigrants. That's equivalent to 1,042 terrorists on the FBI watch list caught crossing, too. Final word.
Yeah, we had a hearing today on Iran in the Homeland Security Committee, and we talked about just that, the threats to the homeland with an open border and Hamas attacking Israel. And it's significant. We've got 1.7 million gotaways. They can't assure us there are no terrorists in that group. And that and any blood of Americans because of any terrorist attacks here will be on Secretary Mayorkas' hands.
Got it.
We will hold him accountable.
Congressman Green, thanks for joining us.